in crypto, and today I'm going to show you what is possible to happen for Bitcoin based on Bitcoin's past, because it has been bothering me since quite some days why the structure looks like it looks, and I was not able to kind of make sense of which exact structure Bitcoin is forming. As you guys know, charts do repeat the same structures again and again, so this is a fractal analysis for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, VeChain, Avalanche, and MATIC. And you will be shocked what I have to show you today, guys. So starting out with Bitcoin, guys, today we will not need the RSI. Starting out with Bitcoin, you can see that we have the main trend for Bitcoin actually coming in down here, formed, that actually has formed down here. You can either draw it like this or like this. I would like to actually draw it in a way like this. And now, guys, what I did is I looked at Bitcoin and I thought, like, okay, when did it happen that we create a high, we push down, create something like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, or at least some kind of bottoming pattern here, and then break this out, push up, and create a higher high here to then ultimately create a lower low afterwards for Bitcoin. I was like, okay, where exactly is that? Because here, for example, where I just drew it, guys, here you don't really have a lower low. So I went back in time and I found this fractal of January, and what a surprise, guys, crazy February, which ended in March 23. So essentially I found this fractal that back then happened like a year ago to Bitcoin, and this fractal is the one that creates a higher high, goes down, pushes out aggressively, and then still goes lower to test its previous market structure, more or less. Okay, so when I copied this fractal, guys, this is how it looks for Bitcoin, and I think you might be a bit shocked right now because this is pretty sick. Obviously, moves are not always the same exact size. We can pull them differently as well. We can make this one more matching, but actually taking as a reference point the highest here, okay, so the highest here, beautiful reference, it fits, and then the highest that were created after this push up here yesterday fit as well. This fractal is predicting an immediate push down, okay, immediate push down, a bit more consolidation, and then towards April to set the bottom around the $35,000 area like we expect since a very long time here for Bitcoin. So this fractal is, I think, what we are seeing here for Bitcoin, for crypto. This is what I think we are repeating, because it just makes sense to me. It will come and confirm its major trend down here. If let me just draw it in a correct manner here. So I'm pretty sure it will also come to confirm its main trend. That being said, it could also turn out a slight bit different. It could still go a bit lower. You know, we never know exactly how these fractals play out, but it's beautiful to have something like that, to have them going on, to have them on your chart, so you can have an orientation of what is likely to happen. Okay, so this is the fractal for Bitcoin, predicting now the top is in, drop, and then into April-ish, we will bottom out here and then push up, and the next high then is gonna be the 63. What everybody is screaming for right now is gonna only happen in June. Okay, and then eventually we confirm those levels here, and then finally start to push to a new all-time high in the winter, like it was last bull market, also explosive only in the winter, guys, not before. Around the halving time, you see, halving time, you have these drops, you have this drop. Okay, so you need this drop. You can't go explosive now, it's not possible. um at least really unrealistic. Let's do the same thing for ETH, and let's think which pattern do we have. And I use the past pattern, and this is interesting. Why, guys? Because for ETH it was a pattern right here where actually the market pushed up and everybody was like freaking out, everybody's super bullish. But back in the days, ETH as well, look, guys, what it did is you consolidate here in the bottom, you push up, and you create a higher high. Everybody gets spiked in, everybody gets pulled in, liquidity gets pulled in here with this high. The market then also comes down towards the Mayish, Aprilish area, bottoms out, and then goes up. Okay, so this is for ETH. For Solana, I found the fractal as well in the last bull market, guys. So you see how accurate this pretty much is. You go up, you have this longer phase here of consolidation, you have this push down there, you have this aggressive last move. You come down, and back in the day, Sol already pushed up to a higher high here. Now this time, Sol almost made a higher high here, and now we are forming this this rising wedge, which broke out. It was actually such a nice trade to short. I didn't take it, but yes, guys, this is the rising wedge here for Sol, and basically Sol is not really exactly mimicking what it did, but Sol also needs the retouch here of the $70 levels to then also have the strength to go up. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting for Sol, bottoming around end of the month, then slightly consolidating and eventually breaking out as the first coin already end of March or something. Now VeChain, I'm just waiting for money to hit my account so I can actually short this bullshit, because this thing is way too much down. Let's see how much percent it's already. Yeah, I need to be very careful here, because I wanted to short it a bit high leverage, but only with very small margin anyway. But yeah, let's have a look here for VeChain. It doesn't matter, guys. Let's go back to what we think is possible. Also here for VeChain, Fractal is telling me that this is not the end yet. Why? Because also back in the days, I mean, if we pull it a bit differently and we make it more matching the size here for the moves, okay, you guys can see one thing. I mean, if you're smart, you reckon one specific thing, and that is that VeChain back in the days also created a higher high and everybody was already pulled in. This time it's more extreme. We have the UFC being their sponsor and all of that shit going on. But basically, guys, VeChain created a higher high back then as well. Then came down. So I'm expecting VeChain to also come down, correct here in some kind of manner, and then start the bull run. Also pull back to its main trend. Avalanche, same thing. Last bull market, we have a spike up. Then this one mirrors pretty nicely here, mirroring here, following, mirroring again, and now exactly, and now this calls for a huge drop next week Monday, then bottoms out around March, Aprilish, as the other coins here around the $19-20 area, and then goes up. Guys, don't get pulled in. This is a liquidity trap for crypto now. Okay, be very careful. I show you the fractals. I show you how it will play out. This is your $1 million entries. Take it here and be rich. Be it with me, but don't go crazy and let the shit talkers tell you everything that we are bullish. Because I was obviously not correct here perfectly that we already go down, but now I have the fractal. Now I have the game plan again, fully on the chart. Okay, so next thing, MATIC, guys, and already prepare. MATIC is likely to make a higher high, and then we go down because it did it in the past. And as you see, MATIC is on the way to a run. This fractal matches perfectly. So MATIC, you can expect it bottoming out a bit later, April, June-ish, here around 50-60 cents, and then goes for the bull run. So that's it for today, guys. Enjoy your day. This was a fractal analysis for Bitcoin. I'm gonna use this as a thumbnail here, so you guys can actually already see what this video is gonna be about. And I wish you a beautiful day. Let's see that I short VeChain now. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Ciao.